Hello, greetings. This is Gilles Mention. I wanted to come and say hello to give out guidance, information, inspiration to assist and continue this discussion in this path of ascension. We are moving into completely new level of both internally and externally. We got to be prepared for change. For change can be we can be frightened by change, but we don't have to. We have to trust. For trust is far more useful than worry. Hope is better than worry. All those. And for today, the card of the day is the page of Ariel. She's worthy of trust, intelligent, instructed, balanced. An excellent opportunity is opening itself to you. Study or formation. It is time to get to work. So there is a great deal of work associating with the next level. Of course, work, entertainment, and rest have to be balanced. We have to be. I'm also going to pull 4 cards from the Akash, and then I'm going to discuss a few ideas, few thoughts, to share a few thoughts. The highest wisdom for us today is health. To return to the pure state of health. The body is like a oven. When you don't when we don't use it, it is self-cleaning. But the thing is, it's like we have tendency to. There is all kinds of electromagnetic energies that are bombarding us with negative energy that lower our frequency, and then everything we eat and drink contribute to the chemistry of our body. So it is important to be selective the more and more, and maybe make some change in our diet or habits. What we need to do is the great priest of priestess. So it's about being returning to the state of empowerment, to find that we already had achieved that in past life, also in many ways. And so there is a great deal that we can sense, and we have to return to ourselves, to our power. What we have to do is the finances to be abundant, to be prosper, to call on that abundance, to be ready to receive, to be ready to be wise in the administration of finance as well. And the general message for us today is Celtic. So there is a wisdom, natural wisdom. This planet is full of wonders that we the humans have not discovered. The elementals, the inner earth, all kinds of things that are so wonderful. But we seem to be humanity. There's going to be some great change. First, I wanted to say that. There was an election in America recently that's gonna create. It is part of the process. It will create the revelation of all kinds of corruption, and will bring down this whole deep state that we've been looking into. Those things don't need to be explained until they come up to the surface. Those things have to be looked, and we have to look at it with compassion. Some people will get really angry, but we need to get rid of the corruption that's in politics, in corporation, and in the media. And so to understand that from cosmic law, there are a lot of space agencies that I want to say, well, let's find another planet. We have polluted this one, we have damaged this planet, we've pulled out all the resources, that we're looking another one to act like humans. Those humans, not everybody, of course, but those humans act like parasites to the universe. They're like parasites. And so we will not be given another planet. We need to eliminate poverty, to stop the environmental destruction, to stop war and violence. But it is this blind passion and cupid desires that sometimes we have to let go of this animalistic nature and to seek out to become human. When you look for God, the idea is to eventually become truly human, to let go of all animalistic function, or to raise ourselves in the state of consciousness where we can actually work together in a win-win situation for all beings. And so this is coming by the end of the year, 2019, very, very important, all the way to the 2020, the year 2020, when there is this conjunction of Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto in the skies. And so before that time, there will be all kinds of release of energy, and then we'll talk about those things when it comes. For everything comes from beliefs and desires. Another example, if a bird would believe that is a crocodile, he would never try to fly. He would just, if you would believe, he would just seek out to go underwater. Or Einstein says, if you if you judge a fish by its ability to climb up trees, you will think the fish is completely inadequate, yet everybody is within his function. And animal, as René Descartes says, animals, he believed, he was a Christian philosopher from 17th century, who believed that animals were closer to their divine nature than men, because animals did not doubt their own nature, when men, Descartes was a philosopher of doubts. He doubted everything except the existence of God. For that is one thing that we need to realize, this existence of God. We can elevate ourselves into the light, like the Buddha find the nirvana. He didn't need to find, but then once he get to nirvana, he discovered that God was actually always there. But in many sense, we want to. At some point, there is a need for recognition of that presence, of that invisible universe. And by seeking divinity, we become more human. That's the idea: is to become more human, more. To have the heart of a human, it's like there's a lot of people that lives outside of the heart. They're just their wallet and their stomach basically is really what counts. But all of this will change. Also, I also wanted to say that at the end of the process, we'll come to realize, or even before the end, that in truth there is only you and God. There is only you and God. That's what the Quran, Allah really explained, that if you have a problem with life, it's not with the people. You have to solve that problem with your source, with your Creator. And so there is, and at the end, we will come to realize there's you and God, but then at the end there is only God and there is only you, and it is the same. This unity is a great mystery. It's something that will unfold in due time. I also wanted to, if there is some people that know about legal matter, international legal matter, I wanted to ask a question that I'm questioning, because we are entering into the space age. What is the legal status of the moon? If I had the means by which to create a bubble with like a hotel there, and then I have a shuttle that would bring my clients there, would I have the right to do that? Is it open to anyone? Does the Earth people will call on to pay tax on that, because they're like, we're tax crazy. We're like enslaved by all this taxation everywhere. There's taxation, and it's like we live in an insane world in that level, this Orwellian society. But in a sense, we don't have any qualification or right to go exploit any other planet. But the moon is a satellite of the Earth. So that gives us the right. Eventually, when we learn terraforming, we'll be able to create an artificial atmosphere on the moon, which will be quite pleasant to live, because the gravity is less. So we will be able to vacation there. There'll be lakes and maybe not oceans, but we can create this beautiful environment on the moon. And the moon is ethically possible, but first we have to be conscious of the beauty of the Earth, to understand that the Earth is a magnificent jewel in the galaxy, and then there are countless civilizations from higher civilization that they adore the Earth so much that they have all their eyes turned into this potential, this ascension, and see what's going on, to participate. It seems like only humans, or not all humans, but some humans, they don't really care about this planet. They don't appreciate it. So just we have to learn to appreciate, to restore it, and then we'll be able to discover more about the universe. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. This painting behind me is not finished, but it's continued to grow. It's a transition painting for me, and but there is all kinds of dynamic and symbols, and they're all getting more integrated. As time goes on, there is still many little details. They're very slow. Those paintings teach me a lot, because I don't have sometimes I have a plan, of course, when I start a painting, but I let the unexpected come into play in order to be surprised, and then I have to deal with it and integrate the unexpected. Sometimes it was Francis Bacon, who sometimes he was looking at his painting, it didn't really work, so he used to take a gallon of black paint and then throw it across, and it's like creates a dynamism, something unexpected. And so it is this expressionist. I was formed in the neo-expressionist, in the American expressionist tradition, and so I enjoyed this kind of action painting sometimes, but then so it's a mix of refining detail. For there is what is being expressed, what's below, and then there is the form. And so in the future I will move into more aesthetical painting. Right now it's very much about content, although it is not unpleasant aesthetically. It is not like a Monet, But I have to accept that, to go through the process I'm going through, and when the painting is finished, even if it's not At the end, it is just what it is, and it has its own presence. I'm going to finish with a song. It's a French song that speaks about traveling. Somebody who's like he's dreaming of letting go of all his life here in order to move into this paradisical island. It's a song in tribute to Charles Aznavour. Vers les docks où le poids et l'ennui me courbent le dos. Ils arrivent le ventre alourdi de fruits les bateaux. Ils viennent du bout du monde apportant avec eux des idées vagabondes aux reflets de ciel bleu, de mirages. Traînant un parfum privé de pays inconnus, d'éternels étés où l'on vit presque nu. Sur les plages, moi qui n'ai connu toute ma vie que le ciel du nord. J'aimerais débarbouiller ce gris environ de bord. Emmenez-moi au bout de la terre, emmenez-moi au pays des merveilles. Il me semble que la misère serait moins pénible au soleil. Dans les bars à la tombée du jour avec les marins. Quand on parle de filles et d'amour, un verre à la main. Je perds la notion des choses et soudain ma pensée m'enlève et me dépose un merveilleux été sur la grève. Où je vois tant dans les bras l'amour qui comme un fou court au-devant de moi et je me pends au cou de mon rêve. Quand les bars ferment, que les marins rejoignent leur bord. Moi je rêve encore jusqu'au matin, debout sur le port. Emmenez-moi au bout de la terre, emmenez-moi au pays des merveilles. Il me semble que la misère serait moins pénible au soleil. Un beau jour sur un rafio craquant de la Pocoque au pont. Pour partir, je travaillerai dans la soute à charbon. Prenant la route qui mène à mes rêves d'enfant sur des îles lointaines où rien n'est important que de vivre. Où les filles alanguissent vous ravissent le cœur en tressant ma tondie de ces colliers de fleurs qui enivrent. Je fuirai laissant là mon passé sans aucun remords. Sans bagage et le cœur libéré en chantant très fort. Emmenez-moi au bout de la terre, emmenez-moi au pays des merveilles. Il me semble que la misère serait moins pénible au soleil. Emmenez-moi au bout de la terre, emmenez-moi au pays des merveilles. Il me semble que la misère serait moins pénible au soleil. Thank you very much for sticking till the end. I wish you a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy this 1010 portal, and there should be a great deal of newness that comes in those coming weeks. We'll discover. Sometimes we forget the past, so we don't realize that we've changed. But we're changing really, really rapidly and faster and faster. So we always have the power to slow down. It is very important to slow down, to take the time to breathe, to receive, and this is how we integrate everything we need, and then drink a lot of water, get your dosage of nature, of sunshine if you can. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Namaste.